Have you ever heard a story that could change the way you see life forever? Today, I'm going to share something that will keep you hooked till the very end. Our story begins in a small village where life was simple but full of hidden struggles. One day, something unexpected happened. The peace was broken, and a decision had to be made. This was the turning point, the beginning of a journey that no one saw coming. As the story unfolds, character faced obstacles that seemed impossible to overcome. Every step forward came with a new test. Would they rise above, or would this be the end of their dream? Take a deep breath. The most surprising part is coming next. If you're enjoying the story so far, give this video a thumbs up and share it with a friend. Now, let's continue. Just when it seemed all hope was lost, something unexpected happened. With determination burning in their heart, character faced the ultimate test. This was the moment that would decide their fate forever. And that's the story that continues to inspire people even today. You ever heard a story that could change the way you see life forever? Today, I'm going to share something that will keep you hooked till the very end. But before we begin, don't forget to hit the like button if you haven't already. And without further ado, let's dive into the story. In the heart of bustling New York City, nestled between towering skyscrapers and the vibrant energy of Times Square, there existed an unassuming flower shop. It wasn't just any ordinary flower shop. Oh, no. This place held a secret, a portal to a different world. A world where flowers possessed extraordinary powers. Within these four walls, magic blossomed. The owner, a woman named Ilara, with eyes as green as emeralds and hair like spun gold, knew the secrets of these enchanted blooms. She wasn't just a florist, she was a sorceress, a weaver of destinies. Each flower she tended to was more than just a pretty face. They were vessels of emotions, of memories, of life itself. Every petal held a story, every thorn a secret. One day, a man entered the shop. His name was Ethan, a writer struggling to find inspiration. He had heard rumors about Ilara's flower shop, a place where dreams took root and imagination bloomed. He hoped to find something, anything, to spark his creativity, to lead him out of his writer's block. Ethan walked through the door, and suddenly the city noise faded away. He found himself in a sanctuary of intoxicating fragrances, surrounded by a kaleidoscope of colors. There were roses that shimmered with stardust, lilies that whispered ancient secrets, and daisies that seemed to giggle in the sunlight. The air thrummed with an unseen energy, and Ethan felt a surge of excitement mixed with a hint of trepidation. What was this place, and how could it possibly help him with his writing? As he explored deeper into the shop, he noticed peculiar symbols etched into the wooden furniture, each one holding a deeper meaning, a connection to the mystical properties of the flowers. Then he saw her, Ilara, tending to a pot of vibrant bluebells. When she turned, a smile touched her lips, revealing dimples that hinted at the magic that lay within her. Her presence was like a soothing melody, calming the chaos in Ethan's mind. "Welcome to my humble abode," she said, her voice like the tinkling of bells. "What brings you here?" Ethan hesitated, unsure how to explain his writer's block, his creative drought. All he knew was that he needed help, and he hoped Ilara could assist him. Taking a deep breath, he began his tale, hoping for a glimmer of hope, a spark of inspiration. As he spoke, Ilara listened intently, her gaze unwavering. When Ethan finished, a knowing smile played on her lips. "Ah, yes, I understand," she said, her eyes twinkling with understanding. "You seek the muse, the source of all creativity." Suddenly, a mischievous grin spread across her face. "But she is quite elusive, isn't she?" she added, her tone teasing. Don't worry though, she continued, sensing Ethan's growing frustration. I believe I have just the thing to help you. With a flourish, Elara led Ethan to a secluded corner of the shop where a single flower stood bathed in the soft glow of an antique lamp. It was unlike any flower Ethan had ever seen before. Its petals were a swirl of crimson and gold, and a delicate silver chain adorned its slender stem. This is a memory bloom, Elara explained, her voice hushed with reverence. It holds the essence of moments, the laughter, the joy, the inspiration. All you need to do is touch it and close your eyes, and a memory will unfold. Hesitantly, Ethan reached out and brushed his fingers against the petals. As he did so, a rush of images flooded his mind. He saw a bustling marketplace, heard the murmur of voices, and smelled the aroma of freshly baked bread. A wave of inspiration washed over him, and he knew that this was what he had been missing. The sensory details, the emotional depth. With newfound clarity, Ethan thanked Elara and hurried home to write. As the days passed, Ethan found himself drawn back to Elara's shop. Each visit brought a new story, a new adventure, all sparked by the magical flowers and Elara's enigmatic guidance. He learned about the love potion hidden within the velvety red roses, the courage elixir tucked away in the sturdy oak trees, and the wisdom serum secreted by the ancient baobab trees. As Ethan delved deeper into the world of floral magic, he couldn't help but wonder about Elara herself. Who was she, and why did she possess such profound knowledge? One day, as they tended to a patch of glowing moonflowers, Ethan finally worked up the courage to ask her. Elara, taken aback by the question, paused in her task. For a moment, a flicker of sadness crossed her face before she composed herself. My dear Ethan, she began, her voice soft. My story is not an important one. It holds no magic or mystery. She looked away, her gaze fixed on the moonflowers, their ethereal glow mirroring the wistfulness in her eyes. I am just a simple gardener, she murmured, her voice barely a whisper. However, Ethan, intrigued by her evasiveness, wasn't convinced. He sensed that there was more to Elara than met the eye, that her past was intertwined with the shop and its mystical flowers in ways she wasn't revealing. Determined to uncover the truth, he decided to delve deeper, to unravel the secrets that lay hidden beneath the surface. Days turned into weeks, and Ethan found himself increasingly drawn to the enigma that was Elara. He admired her quiet strength, her deep connection to the flowers, and the kindness that radiated from her being. Yet he couldn't shake off the feeling that something was amiss. One evening, as they closed up shop, Ethan decided to confront his suspicions head-on. Elara, he began, his voice soft yet firm. I know there's more to you, more to this shop. I can feel it in my bones. Taken aback by his sudden outburst, Elara's eyes widened in surprise. For a moment, silence hung heavy between them, broken only by the distant hum of the city. Finally, Elara sighed, resigning herself to the inevitable. With a sad smile, she led Ethan to the back of the shop, where a spiral staircase was concealed behind a tapestry. Come, she said softly. There are some things you should know. As they ascended the stairs, a musty smell filled their nostrils, hinting at long-forgotten secrets. At the top, Elara stopped, turning to face Ethan with a solemn expression. This is where our story begins, she whispered, stepping aside to reveal a hidden room. It was a sanctuary, a nexus point between the mundane world and the realm of magic. The flowers weren't just beautiful blooms, they were sentient beings, each with its own unique personality and power. Elara had dedicated her life to safeguarding these magical beings and their magic, ensuring that they remained hidden from the prying eyes of humanity. But now she was nearing the end of her journey, and she was preparing to pass on her legacy to Ethan, the unsuspecting writer who had stumbled into her shop seeking inspiration. Inside, books lined the shelves, their pages filled with cryptic symbols and arcane writings. In the center, an ornately carved wooden table held an open grimoire, its pages filled with ethereal diagrams and incantations. It was here that Alara revealed her true identity and the profound connection she shared with the flowers. She was no ordinary sorceress. She was the last of an ancient lineage of flora mages, individuals who had the unique ability to commune with plants, harness their magic, and protect the balance of nature. The flower shop, she explained, was more than just a business. Touched by Alara's trust and moved by the revelation of her world, Ethan realized that his journey as a writer had led him to something far greater than he had ever imagined. He had found a purpose, a connection to something larger than himself. As he learned the ways of the flora mages, he also discovered a deeper meaning in the stories the flowers shared with him. Each bloom held a fragment of a greater tale, a tale of love, loss, courage, and resilience. And as he wove these stories into his writing, he found that his creativity flourished like never before. Months turned into years, and Ethan's writing became renowned worldwide. His stories, infused with the magic of the flowers and the wisdom of Alara, touched the hearts of millions. But amidst his success, he never forgot the lessons he had learned in that unassuming flower shop. He understood the importance of preserving nature's wonders and the profound impact a single flower could have on a life. Through it all, Ethan and Alara's bond deepened, strengthened by their shared purpose and the love that bloomed between them. Together, they continued to safeguard the magical flower shop, ensuring that its wonders would continue to inspire and heal for generations to come. And that's the end of our captivating story today. We hope you enjoyed this enchanting tale of love, magic, and self-discovery. But before we say goodbye, please don't forget to show your support. Your likes and comments mean the world to us. If you're new here, we invite you to join our growing community. Click the subscribe button to stay updated on our latest stories. Thank you for joining us today. Until next time, keep nurturing your own inner magic. Take care.